Now, in there, I'm going to give you guys about 10 minutes. Please allocate the roles accordingly. And then, in that paper, you can also make use of your laptop, because what you're going to do here now is, you're going to create a station for each aim. In that station, how you want to present it is entirely up to you. As long as you have the hypotheses for that aim that you've been given, the procedure, the variables that are being tested, the main result of that particular aim, and one strength and one weakness of that procedure. Generally, a research method procedure. All of this information is given to you in my slides, or it can be extracted from the original research paper, which you read in the previous class. Everyone clear? I've already given you the what. What I want you to do now is to interact and engage with the information and organize it in such a way. Each group only focuses on one aim, right? So after this, after 10 minutes, after you've reorganized everything, I'm going to allocate about 5 minutes for each group to go to the other groups. By the end of it, each group should have collected at least 2 evaluations. Say for example, this group has already done their aim, right? They are going to go to the other group and check their work. Fill in this rubrics here that they've done it properly. Always provide one piece of suggestion, constructive feedback. What they did well, what they could be improved. Please do not critique, please do not bully the work. Clear this? After you have filled this up, leave it next to their poster. And then move on to the other group. Each group by the end of this activity should have collected at least 2 of these documents. Clear everyone so far? Any question on the rules? Is the time frame doable for everyone? 10 minutes? 10 to 15 minutes. Right? I'll say 10 to 15 minutes. If you finish early, go straight into what you call, into evaluating the other groups. If they have finished as well. Okay, I've given you 2 pieces of paper. How you want to present it is entirely up to you. In my experience, I've seen students use both the papers. I've seen students use one poster and cut up the other poster to make it pop up a bit more. I've also seen students make use of just one poster and then part of the information they display on the laptop. And you could summarize the aim. So you could summarize between the hypotheses, aim, all the way down to the results on the poster. And then the strength and weakness, you can display it on the laptop. Right? How do you want to approach this? I leave it up to you. As long as the information is there. Right? I want you guys to exercise your creativity here. The more creativity you exercise, the deeper you process the information. Thus, it goes into your memory a lot. Clear everyone? Okay. Any questions? Yes. No, I mean, external resources are always welcome, but everything you need to complete the task is within my time, which includes the research paper and my slides. Any other questions? Participants dropped out. Overtime participants dropped out because it was a better number. Any other questions? Those of you who have read, would you like to clarify anything about the aims or the procedures? No? No? Louder, louder. Yes. If that procedure is unique to your particular aim, then yes. Now, the struggle here is to identify the procedures that is most relevant to your aim. Right? You need to organize the information. Their procedure is not going to be the same as their procedure. Okay? Any more questions? If there's no more questions, let's start the timer to get on. Alright, let's go. I'll be walking around for questions. Yes? Yes, it's checking a correlation between perception of dream duration and the actual length of it. Are they saying, so now they time in, it's 5 minutes. Now let's wake you up and then check. Did you think you were dreaming for 5 minutes or 15 minutes? 20 minutes. So that means it correlates more with 15 minutes. So it's just checking like each time they wake the participant up, they're waking up at 5 minutes or 15-minute intervals. Does the participant feel is it 5 or 15 minutes? See whether it correlates. Can you judge the time when you're in the process? No need to title Dement and Klement, don't waste time, go straight to the aim, procedure, variables. And what did they find? Guys, shall we make things interesting? The best group gets HBL points right here. Okay? Best group, every member gets HBL points for 1 periods. Let's make it really interesting and creative, shall we? Make sure you have someone in your group, guys, make sure you have one person in your group verifying the information you present. The moment I go read and see something that is wrong on one of my slides, I deduct marks from the rubric. Completed a section, ask yourself this question. Is your hypothesis clear? Yes, Latifa.
Hypothesis about
Remember, strength and weakness are done the analysis on the slides. You just got to expand on it, link it back to the slides.
no hypothesis. EED nó là objective way of measurement.
They are already in sleep. They are already asleep. In aim 3 is better to check whether the eye movement patterns correlate, right? See, all 3 aims are tested at the same time. The participant is already asleep. So you can see on the EEG reading that they are dreaming. They've already hit stage 5 as well. You can see in the EEG reading. Then I go wake the participant up. And just ask them, what are you dreaming about? Right? And then they describe the dream. I tell them, okay, go and sleep. Then next participant wake up again in stage 5. What are you dreaming about?
So how long will the experiment for?
The whole experiment?
No, like
Aim 1, 2 and 3 was all tested at the same time. When participants are in, they're testing Aim 1, they're testing Aim 2, they're testing Aim 3. But they're collecting data at different points in the night.
So like different sleeping stages.
Yes.
Right.
Right, but you're not running 3 different studies. It's one study, 3 aims. All 3 aims is collected at the same time. And so then you come and say like I was playing a basketball. Then they see how many things. Someone playing a basketball, someone moving another ball up and down, someone moving something else up and down. They create a behavioral category. Each person that they ask, wake up, what are you dreaming about? They try to narrow down what was the action. Is it an up and down action, or a back and horizontal action, or an action that is very close to them, very close to them, and then they correlate to the idea. Ten seconds, guys. 10 seconds. Whatever you have. Guys, 10 seconds. Done. Time's up. Stop. No. Display. Guys, stop. Stop. Time's up. Now, display. Decide how you want to display the information on the table. You need to leave it there so that you can go to the other group. Decide how you want to display. Is this the display? Please tidy up the crayons, tidy up everything. Anyone want sticky tag? Anyone want to paste it up somewhere? Yeah.
Blue tape. I'll give you a blue
May I have the creative tools, please? First group who is ready and gives me back all the tools, I give you HPL. The display needs to be ready too. How are you going to display the information? You need to leave it there so that you can move to the other group. If you guys want sticky tag, there's sticky tag over here. This is why we need to
Người các nhà khoa học dữ liệu.
You guys need sticky tag? Are you guys good? Okay, now go evaluate the other group, please. Before you score, guys, before you score, remember, ask yourself these questions before you give a grade. Okay? Let's go. Let's go.
Teacher about
Go for a circle. Just go for a circle. They go here, you go there, they go over here. You guys go over there. Oh, you guys can come in. Evaluate your work.
Này quay cổ.
If it's unclear and you don't fully understand it, grade it accordingly. Guys, when I mark your exams, if I don't understand what you are saying, I don't give the score. Grade it accordingly. What they've done, you don't understand what they say, treat yourself like an examiner. If it's vague, it's vague. You don't understand it. Time's up, everyone. Wrap it up. Wrap it up.
Nhưng mà không mở được sao?
Did you guys read the strands and
Everyone, sit down in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Why are there still people standing? Okay, cool. Now, when we have two data points like this in research methods, how do we ensure that our data is valid and reliable? What? Inter-rater what? Inter-rater reliability. So what do you think I want you to do now? Average scores. Between the two scores we've gotten, let's see who got the average score. Aim 1, aim 2, aim 3. Let's go. 9. 9, aim 1. 7.5? 8.5? Alright, A1 wins, A1 gets all HPL points. Okay? Now, that's one layer to earn HPL points. The next phase, you guys remember the two strengths and weaknesses that you guys developed? Now, the reason why I only wanted you to identify one strength and one weakness is because now I want you to expand on that strength and weakness. Everyone remember the peel format I taught in the previous lesson? Everyone remembers the peel format that you learned in AE, Academic English? Yeah? Same format, right? Let me revise this again. Once you identify your point, say your point is validity, or external validity, or generalization, you explain that point, provide evidence. Provide evidence from the study. Where is it lacking validity? For example, if you are talking about low ecological validity, your explanation is that it was run in a laboratory setting. A laboratory setting is not the same place where a participant would normally sleep, correct? So that makes it highly artificial. Right? You explain the point and then you point out why it's going to influence the study. How is it going to influence the results? After that, you make a clear link. If you say low ecological validity, you make a clear link towards how that influences external validity. If you say that generalizability is poor, and then your evidence is that there was unequal males and females within the study, your linking criteria, you end on what? Representativeness. Okay? You need to conclude it. Now, this type of question is worth 10 marks, and you will need to do 4 evaluations in your actual exam. A paragraph written in this form. Okay? So that is why I've given you all the evaluations here. You may make use of these evaluations. So, if an entire question is 10 marks, your paper is 60 marks, how much time would you have for a 10 mark? 6 minutes? No, 10 marks. If 60 marks, 1 hour 30 minutes, 1 mark is worth 1.5 minutes. So how much time would you have for a 10 marker? 15 minutes. I want you to do 2 paragraphs. That's why 7 minutes 30 seconds. Everyone clear so far? Now, do you need to complete both paragraphs by now? Probably not. It's your first time kind of doing this, isn't it? It is unrealistic for me to get you guys to do 2 perfect strength and weakness paragraphs. What I want to train is, in a given fixed time frame, can we at least establish one point? Right? If you can at least do a strength and then you realize you still have extra time, do a weakness. But for now, I just want you guys to ensure that at least one of your points, because I saw a majority of the groups just now, you guys are pointing out all the strengths, all the weaknesses, but there's no analysis in it. There's no depth in it. Just for one of those points, I want you to exercise within your group. Make use of your group and your teammates. Alright? Each member can pick a point and give evidence and explanation and a link and expand on it. At least within the time frame, do 1 peel paragraph. And then later on, after we've got 3 peel paragraphs, we are going to choose who gets the best one. We do a class vote. Alright? Who has done it best? Clear, everyone? No, you work on one as a group. If I ask you to do one on your own, that'd be unrealistic right now. Alright? I want you to work as a group. You guys were working as a group to understand the study. Now work as a group to evaluate the study. Everyone clear on this? Okay, you guys know which link to open? Each group has 1 padded link open, please. Or if every member wants to open, it's also fine. If you have the padded link open, raise your hands. Have it open?